Hi, Todd VanDenburg here with VanDenburg Capital Management and another Uncommon Sense update. So, to be perfectly honest, the last week has been a fairly uneventful week in the markets. So, I decided to talk about something a question that comes up quite often. It has to do with home affordability in the United States. And I often hear or read that, the American dream is dying because, the young people now, they just can't afford a home because it's so hard to, home prices are up so much that they're not going to ever be able to afford a home. And so, the American dream is dying. And what I want to explain today is that that's not necessarily true. There's a few different moving parts to this, so I'll try to cover them as simply as I can. The first one is yes, the average sale price or median sale price of a new home in the United States is more today than ever before. It's around $320,000. And that's like, if you just go back 30 years, 40 years, you could pay substantially less than you would pay today. And that's just a fact. But something else is also true. You go back 30, 40 years, and something else that has changed is the interest rates have gone from 15% down to 4.5 today. So while the average price of a home has risen, the interest that you pay on these mortgages, and we now have mortgage products that are more creative than anything they ever had 30, 40 years ago, but the interest rate that you pay is actually substantially lower, which means your payments are lower. And affordability in the end is not about what the price of the home is, it's about can you afford the payment given your salaries. And so I went to the St. Louis Fed and pulled down some data that basically compares the median sales price of a home to the average income of a household, and then multiplies that by the interest rate available in any given year. And what you see by this chart is that really over the last 30 plus years, the affordability of a home hasn't really changed much because interest rates have fallen so sharply. So for those of you that are thinking about, should I buy a home? Is it a horrible time to buy a home? It's no better or no worse today than it was 10, 20, 30 years ago, given people make more and interest rates have fallen. Now, this won't be true forever. If interest rates continue to rise and we start to see, mortgages in the fives and the six, maybe seven, that's not unreasonable. It's happened many times in our country's history. If that happens and the home values continue to go up, then yes, homes become very unaffordable. But that's not what's happening now. And so if you're thinking about buying a home, make sure it's part of a long-term financial strategy. Don't just buy a home to have a home. It needs to be sort of integrated into your long-term financial goals. And that's something that we help people with here every day. So if you have any questions about buying a home or, what mortgage is the best mortgage for you, how should you do this in combination with your saving for retirement, all that kind of stuff, give us a call here. We'll happily help you answer any questions that you might have. But the short answer is homes are no less affordable today than they have been in decades. They cost more, but people make more and the interest payments are down. So it's sort of a wash. So that was your update. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give us a like, give us a share. We certainly appreciate it. And I'll be back next week with another Uncommon Sense update. Thanks for watching. If you'd like to be the first to hear of more Uncommon Sense updates like these, please click the subscribe button below. We'd really appreciate it. Thanks again.